What's up, everybody? We're back for yet another episode of Champions Corner. We got Feel Good Finesse in the building.
What's up with it?
From
Lakewood, New Jersey, the Jersey Shore, of course.
Sure, that was a long trip up here.
Yeah, man, it wasn't that bad. It really wasn't that bad at all.
He was like, from the shore, it's gonna take him 4 hours.
I was like, bro, the shore, like, it's prime time, like, it's rush hour out here, so, like,
Bro,
you gotta leave at, like, 4 to get here on time.
Honestly, the road wasn't even that bad. There wasn't even no cops or nothing. Word is mine.
You got Waze?
Nah, no Waze. I should, though. I should. I heard that you got the cop radar and all that.
It's just hard for me to use it.
Yeah, nah, it's too much. I'm good with the maps. I'm good with that.
Maps ain't never failed me, bro.
Word up.
So tell everybody what it is that you do.
Well, you know, I'm a jack of all trades, Mr. Finesse. You know, I produce, I DJ, guess I songwrite a little bit. You know what I mean? I throw parties. I just feel good. That's what I do.
Where exactly did that name come from?
To be honest, you know, there's so many finesses. Mm-hmm. You know, and I had that name since I was like 15. So, keeping 100 longer than that. You feel me? I was playing like basketball, middle school, and where as I like grew, I just seen, you know, it's just hella finesse. So I'm like, man, I just need something that's gonna like set me aside, like you know, like so. I was just on my shit, you know, law of attraction shit. You know, I was going through so much, like, and I had a name, Rich Uncle Dime Bags. You feel me? You know, I had so many names. I was going through mad shit. You know what I mean? For those who don't know, Rich Uncle Dime Bags, that's the uncle from the Monopoly board. Mm-hmm. Well, his name really Rich Uncle Penny Bags. You feel me? And you know, that's real shore related. That shit started in AC. So I wanted just something like, you know, damn, like what could like I do like to help me brand the shore, but also brand myself. But then, you know, I just started thinking more on like a international level, like like feel good. You know, like everybody just want to feel good. I'm thinking about all the stuff I'm going through in my life, my homies, my family, you know what I mean? So I was just like, everybody just want to feel good, man. You know, I was just listening to a Law of Attraction audio file, and that's the Hicks. Word is bond. My homie I-95 put me on to it. We talk here and there. You know what I mean? And he actually got me more hit with, you know, the law of attraction and things like that. And I heard it in and one of the things that she said, and I was just like, feel good. Damn, like I came up with the right name. You know what I mean? Feel good. You know what I'm saying? So I just stuck with it, even with the opinions from others. Like, I just stuck with it.
That's dope.
So how was it like growing up in Lakewood, like in the shore? Because, like, you know, coming up here, I'm pretty sure you well versed, like, around Jersey, because you done traveled everywhere around Jersey. So, like, what's the biggest difference between, you know, the shore and everywhere else in Jersey?
I feel like the shore is just like its own entity. You know what I mean? Because like, especially where I'm from, Central Jersey Shore, like, you know, North Jersey, they only think everything under that South Jersey. You know, you like, nah, man, it's Central Jersey. You wildin', you know what I mean? From Trenton on, but you know, where I'm from, Lakewood, you know, keep it 100, it's the fastest growing city on the eastern seaboard. You know, mainly Hasidic Jews. You know what I mean? We got Mexicans, of course. You know what I mean? You know, of course, the hood out there. The hood, everybody bagged up. You know what I mean? So, of course, it, like, died down a little bit. But, you know, it used to be a little crazy. You know what I mean? There ain't too many of us out there like that in both, like, regions, in Ocean County. You know what I mean? So, a lot of action go on where I'm from. You know what I mean? But it died down, you know what I'm saying? It ain't like too crazy as it would be up here, you know what I mean? Because everything's so close and, you know, it's just jam-packed, you feel me? And, you know, you more New Yorkers and it's just like a lot of people, you feel me?
Yeah.
But where I'm from, it ain't that many again, my bad, us and shit, you feel me? So, man, we be coolin' for the most part, but...
Is there like a difference in music from that part of Jersey and like up this part of Jersey? Maybe the sound.
Yeah, I'd say, you know, there's still some thug shit out there. I don't know. It ain't really like too much. You know what I'm saying? Not too many people is like real hip on like Jersey Club and all of that shit. Like they listen to it or whatever, but it ain't like an outbreak of like producers or anything like how it is like up north. Yeah, like the music's just different too. I'll give it that. I'll definitely give it that.
That's
Definitely.
fine.
So what got you into because you know you got your hand in so many things. What got you started in each thing, from DJing to music to writing and producing? Like,
well, I started taking this little like class in high school, my freshman year. It was like a recording arts class, and that got me into really like making beats and shit. Like I was always a musician. Like I grew up playing drums. I mean, especially in like church, or I played for like little bands or whatever, like jazz bands and shit. But so I always had like music around me. You know what I mean? That was always my passion, I guess you could say. I guess I was born to do that. And so I was taking that class just to further my knowledge. And you know, I was around a couple of homies, TDFB, shout out to y'all, my cousin E Butter, you know what I mean, Willie G, Cotty, you feel me, for real. I was just chilling with them, and we came up with a DJ group. I wasn't like, you know, too fond of it. Right. You feel me? Virtual DJ was out. You know what I mean?
That's
like,
my shit. Virtual
you feel
DJs
me? Like it was just a wave around that time. I mean, and like it was a cool thing to do. You feel me? So you know that got me more into like DJing. You know, and really like producing. So I started producing around the same time, like I was saying. So, you know, Jersey Club came about. I wasn't too into it, you know what I mean? It's a new sound. My twin, like, I don't know, he like being techno shit, not really techno, but video games. Like, so he like in that like world, I guess you could say, hearing all this electronic, you know, shit like that. You feel me? So he brought it upon me. I think it was a J Hood record or K Swift, one of them. I don't know, I forget. But he showed it to me, and I'm like, damn, I don't know, man. It's alright. It's alright. You know, he was like, yeah, you should make it. Like, I'm like, I don't know about that, bro. So, like, I'm in hip hop and all that shit. Like, I don't know. And I go to a party, and I hear that shit going off. Like, you know what I mean? Like, all these girls dancing to it. You know, everybody vibing. You know, I'm like, nah, fuck it. I'm going to do it, man. You know? So, shout out to my brother. Put me on to the game. You know what I mean? My twin, my dog. You know? Yeah, and then from there, you know, that's when I started linking up, you know, with all the other Jersey Club producers, you know, again, like, and DJs, Mike Gibb, you know, especially Mike Gibb, shout out to him, free bro. And we got more, you know, together and, like, really grew, me and Mike. And we started doing our own thing. We came up with, like, a little group in Central Jersey, you know, just to make that stamp. Like, it's a Central Jersey, you feel me? It was called the Centrals. And we had our own little, like, club thing going on. And, of course, we linked up with Cartel, DJ Slink, you know, shout out to Slink, the Cartels. You know what I mean? But we had our own shit. And during that time, too, you know, it was like a little twist in club music. You know, it was more outsiders coming into the genre. And they were capitalizing. You know, we from the street, so we don't really know too much of the business, but we know the business. You know what I mean? If you get what I'm saying. But like with the music, it was just different. And these guys was like pretty seasoned with it. You know, they had the support, like especially financially.
Right.
You know what I mean?
They have the bags behind them.
Yeah, you feel me? So they started putting us into like a category, like this is what y'all do. Like y'all just Jersey club producers, DJs. Like this is just y'all lane. This is y'all not going nowhere else. This is what y'all good at. You know, so. Right. Now you're seeing these dudes making 10,000, 20,000, feel me, going off, you know, playing our music. You know what I'm saying? All we getting is a, yo, shout out to bro.
Right.
And it's like, damn, like, you feel me? I'm making this music to, like, do the same thing you doing. Yeah. You feel me? And my family's starving, like, you know what I mean? Like, my mom, we about to get evicted, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit crazy, you know? Like, this real life, you feel me? So, it's like, all right, what could we go back to that, like, you know, we familiar with, people from around our way gonna fuck with? It was hip hop, you know what I mean, and just regular R&B shit, you know, just to touch the people again, you know, because again, the hood, they not, club is cool, but they not really like, it's techno, you feel me? But that's that bag, you feel me? Like club music itself is it's a lane, you know what I mean, especially for us, because there's not enough of us in that lane. I don't really necessarily want to say it's a bag, because again, it's passion for me, you know what I mean? It ain't really about the money. You know, it's good because money's imaginary. I didn't have the best experiences of my life. Broke as fuck.
Absolutely.
That's a fact.
Broke as fuck. You know what I'm saying? That people would pay dollars, like top dollars for. You know what I mean? So, yeah, like, you feel me? It's definitely a lane especially for Jersey. Especially for Jersey. You know what I mean? So I just encourage people from around here to get into it even more. You know, just like how Miami had Miami Bounce, like Uncle Luke and them, you feel me, 6ix9ine boys, like they was going off. You feel me? Like, and they stamped Miami off a club. You know what I mean? So back to the original shit. I could go on and on. You feel me? But yeah. So with that being said, with you know, the people, the outsiders coming in and, you know, kind of taking over the, you know, our culture in a sense. You know, we started to try to reach out other ways with hip hop and shit. So, you know, we started songwriting. Me and Mike, we would produce our own beats, of course. You know, stemming from what we learned from the club game. You know what I mean? Like, you know, and we would just rap over our own shit and just push it until, like, you know, we get a little buzz. Homies would be like, yo, man, like, DJing, like, it's the way out, bro. Like, you know, you start rapping, it's gonna get, the gig's gonna slow up. People not really gonna rock with you. You know, DJing is always something for you. You always gonna be playing. You always gonna be doing something. It's like, I was like, fuck that. You feel me? Like, now I got a point to prove, you know, at the same time. Yeah, I was being stubborn, naive, like, yeah, nah, like, you know, because I took a little hiatus from DJing. I ain't even gonna hold you. And what they said was true. You feel me? At the same time, you know, it's lessons, but, you know, it is what it is. You feel me?
How was it like touching, well, not even touching, but seeing the way that the other people, the outsiders, were treating the music as a comparison to the way you guys treat it? Like, being face to face with them, what was the difference and how they handled it?
It was really never no face to face like that.
Okay.
You know, it's all over the internet. I mean, we were lucky to even meet probably a couple of them. Shout out to Sinjin Hawk. You know, he did records with Kanye.
Nice.
The Wolves record, if you heard that, with Vic Mensa. A couple of homies met Cashmere Cat. Shout out to him. You feel me? He showed love. You know what I mean? Both him and Sinjin hit me up when I got in a car accident. Cashmere Cat, he did the thing with the song Party Girls, the thing with Tory Lanez.
Oh, yeah.
He got so many records. You feel me? Grammy nominated, all of that. You feel me? These are all people that play Jersey Club at they stuff. You feel me? Not Uncle, what's the other homie name? Skrillex. Feel me? Diplo. You feel me? Diplo and Skrillex, well, especially Skrillex. He was playing my Juicy record. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, and he was really vibing with it. Like, a unique shout out to her. You know, she sent me the video. Like, yo, look at this. Like, I would have never known. You know what I mean? So, like, these are all people of, like, influence in the industry. Right. Like, top Grammy people paying attention to club music. Yeah. Us black kids from the hood. You feel me? Yeah. Like, with no bread. You know what I mean? Like, really just trying to make it happen. You know? Some of us got lucky, got, you know, better opportunities than some, but.
And then it seems like everybody's pulling each other up, whether it's a song replay or.
Yeah, everybody's showing dope support. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Especially Unique, you know, and Natus, of course. You know what I'm saying? Slink does his, you know, his thing. But everybody's definitely coming together. I can attest to that for sure. Nice. You know, I could definitely say that. But as far as the outsiders, it was just more of a, yeah, we just want to, you know, we just want the sauce. Yeah. We just want the sauce. We'll be cool with you as long as you give us the sauce. That's how I feel.
You know? Like, so you say when the outsiders come and they, you know, it was almost like they did bad business with y'all because you guys are naive at the end of the day. This your first, my fault. Just like your first kind of taste of the industry. So now with you, not really taking a step back from the Jersey Club thing, but for you to focus more on your music and your art, how do you think you can take the business that you learned from them kind of fucking you guys over to apply it to the music and not get fucked over in that capacity?
Well, I'm just a lot more, I guess you could say, discerning. I'm not as easily, you know, swayed. Because I'm so used to being sold a dream. You know what I mean? And shit being totally opposite. You know, even from people that could have definitely did things. Like, you know, I ain't going to say no names or whatever because, you know, this reach can go far. At the same time, I don't care, but you know, I'm gonna play it cool. You feel me? But you know, I don't know. I don't really parlay with too many off of that simple fact. Like, if I could do it myself, I'm gonna do it myself. You know what I mean? Like, cause again, like, everybody want the sauce, so everybody just want to. Whatever's hot or whatever you could do, it's a lot of opportunities. You know what I mean? So I don't really parlay, man. Keep it on it.
Keep it, play it safe.
Yeah, I play it safe. I just indulge in mine, you know, and if I feel it in my heart, like, yeah, this is beneficial. Like, I just started trusting myself more, because a lot of those times, even dealing with those people, like, I would get a feeling, and I'd be like, I don't know, man, I don't know, and I'll still go with it. And then with that, it's like I learned my lesson through it.
Right.
You know what I mean? And plus, it's like I learned I can't depend on nobody. You know? And I wasn't damn sure about to depend on somebody from a whole nother country or a whole nother state to do something for me where I'm at right now. You know?
Somewhere they know nothing about.
Yeah, they don't know
what
nothing
you
about
going
it.
through.
Yeah. You feel me? So, yeah, I don't really parlay.
So with other young artists with your age, what advice would you give to them as far as pursuing a music career or even a brand, period?
Well, really the best content is quality over quantity, for sure. You know, you want to always put out your top work, no matter what. You know, patience is definitely a virtue. You know, it's really not going to be overnight. That's something that Fetty Wap dropped on us, me and Gip, at South by. Even giving, you know, I've learned too with giving, you know, you definitely get back. Also staying positive and keeping the faith, yo, because it is definitely discouraging sometimes in this game, you know, especially feeling like, all right, where my support coming from? You know, even when you got brothers and sisters, cousins, you know, around you, and you like, all right, so I just dropped a song, like, you heard it? You gotta question if your closest people heard it. You feel me? Like, you gotta ask them for a free repost. You feel me? A free share. They asking you for $5. They asking you for $10. That's money going to promo. That's money going to a video. You ain't offering that. I'm paying for that out of pocket. And on top of that, I gotta survive too. I'm asking for something for free. You know, so I just say, keep the faith. You know what I mean? Because, you know, by the time they show you love, you won't even need it. You know what I mean? True. You know, just keep going hard. That shit should just only motivate you. Definitely learn the ins and outs of the business, because that's one thing that I'm still learning myself, and I want to go back to school for, honestly. You know, to gain more knowledge. You can never know too much. Real shit. You know, just know as much as possible, and own all your shit. If you could, definitely do all your shit by yourself. For real. You know what I mean? Like, produce. If you could produce, or you want to learn how to produce, learn how to produce. You know what I mean? Because you know your sound better than anybody. Real talk. The number of engineers I done went to locally, statewide, and having to still explain myself, waste money, still have to wait for records to get done, wait years, a couple years, a year, shit, long as fuck just for a record. You know what I mean? Like, so definitely learn your skill, your craft, you know what I mean, to your best ability. Really master yourself, you feel me? I can go on. What else? I should do a guideline. Feel Good guidelines.
A class.
Word.
Artist development class.
Finesse is a 101.
Nah, because you've been through so much in such an amount of time that you really have so much knowledge that you could give to everybody, and you still learning day by day.
Appreciate that. I feel like I'm still learning. You feel me? I still forget to give myself credit.
Yeah.
You know
That's
what I mean?
biggest thing, bro.
Yeah, I'm learning that. You know what I'm saying? I'm learning that. You know, I just try to stay humble and modest, because I ain't where I want to be, and even where I want to be, I'm not where I want to be. Exactly. You feel me? Until what I feel that my job is here for to fulfill until it's done. You know what I mean? Yeah. So that's just how I feel personally.
Somebody always told me, like, you never realize how much work you putting in until somebody stops you and be like, yo, like, I'm real proud of you. Like, look what you did. Like, stop and look at it. And you're going to be like, oh, like, I never even really realized that. Like, you saying some of your records being played by some of the biggest people in the pop and techno world, that's huge. Like, these people is going triple, quadruple, platinum kind of thing, and they playing your record and they feeling that. That means you not only have immense talent, but you got an ear. You know it sounds good.
Appreciate that.
You know it sounds good. So it's all about just keeping the faith. Just like you said, it's all about keeping the faith.
And showing love to the homies.
Always.
Showing love to the homies always. You feel me? Support goes always, you know what I mean? So I even want to, you know, thank the ones that even, you know, play my tunes and show me that support. And, you know, and thank y'all for even having me, you know what I mean? You know, that's important too, just showing that gratitude. That's big. That's big.
You mentioned social media and like free repost. How much of a part does social media play in becoming an artist and a brand and a business?
It's a big part, you know, especially since it ain't like it used to be back in the day when we moving records out the trunk. You know what I mean? I gotta go physically, you know, buy my record. You feel me? Or like, yo, really listen to this. You know, we got a platform where, you know, I got probably 2K, 3K followers. You know what I'm saying? They seeing that somebody that's watching my shit probably got 20K. You feel me? And somebody else is, you know, just as popping as me or even more, you know, with a bigger influence, you know, that's watching them, you know, because, again, a lot of us fail to realize, our own potential, our own influence, you know, so that's a big part, you feel me? Like, so reposting, that's free, you know, and you already have to pay for, promo, distribution, all of that, you know what I'm saying? Like, why not? That support already comes from where you from. Right. And plus, too, like, with social media, too, you don't really necessarily have to depend on the local support. That's one thing that I've definitely learned, you know, because a lot of the love that I got was from out the country or in different states, you know what I mean? Of course, or in different towns even, you know, cities in the state, you know. So social media is the label. A lot of labels is getting shut down off social media. Right. You know, like it's shutting people down. Look at Malcolm Moore. He said, I did this without a label. Yeah. Man, people were successful without a label. Larry June, he don't got no label, no management, and he's killing it right now. Independent solely. Like, shout out to him. You feel me? He's talking to you. Yeah.
So you speaking about these labels, would you ever sign to a label?
I'll get publishing and distribution. I wouldn't sign nothing else too
sign
crazy.
like an album deal or nothing, right?
I don't know. I'm just talking right now, but I would just really, I'm set on distribution and publishing. Keep it on it. That bag right, and I got a big enough influence, man. You never know. It's just like business is business. I was about to say just like the jug game. You feel me?
Yeah. The numbers gotta make sense.
Toss it to me, I'll make it work. You feel me?
Something is better than nothing.
Facts.
That's super dope though. So what artists are you listening to out today? Mainstream.
I don't know, man.
You just listen to you?
I don't even listen to me like that sometimes. I like being in the quiet for real. I like being able to think in my own solitude. That way I get my best ideas that way. You know, I'm able to really think, be in tune.
That's dope.
On some universal shit. Like,
we need more of that though. Yeah. Self-healing time, self-meditation time.
You need that, yo. That's important. You know, so like if I am listening to anything, especially music-wise, I'm listening to something that's really like, damn, where you just said that? Like, word, I need to get my bands up. Like, you know, you in a yacht? Oh, say no more. You know, I'm listening to stuff that's feeding my imagination. Jay-Z, you know, like the 30s to new 20s. You know what I mean? Like, you know, the blueprint. I was just listening to that song, 30s to new 20s. That's why I said that. I'm about to be 30 soon, so, you know, I'm feeling myself. You feel me? You know, but, the blueprint. And, you know, well, again, I just said Larry June. You feel me? Honestly, that's the newest artist right now that sparked me, because he be talking that fly shit, and he be talking all that, like, that credit shit, you know, just business shit, player shit. I like player shit. Currency, I listen to Currency, Freddie Gibbs, Action Bronson.
Freddie Gibbs,
you know what I'm saying? Dope. Yeah, I like people that got, like, it's just a poet, Schoolboy Q. How I forget about him? Kendrick, for sure. Like, A1, that's my top dog. You feel me? Drake. Look, I don't know.
That's a lot right there.
Yeah, word. Word. I just like stories, yo. I just like anything that could like help me paint that picture. Right. Yo, word is bomb. Like, and I'll play that shit all day. Yeah. Sometimes I just listen to just beats by itself, and that do it for me. Real talk, like. For real.
If you could collab with anybody right now, who would it be?
Like in the mainstream world. or like
We could do
in
both.
general?
Anybody.
Shit, I definitely collab with all those people that I mentioned. Straight up. I'll definitely collab with Meg Thee Stallion, Cardi. Definitely, you know, I gotta show love to my female artists, man. They be killing shit, you know.
Gotta
Ladies
show love
definitely
to
do be
the
killing
ladies.
shit. I'll definitely collab with a lot of the female artists out, like Saweetie, Rico Nasty. She be snapping.
Super dope.
Yeah, she be beasting. Who else? Yeah, I definitely rock with Tiana Taylor, Saweetie. That's
Yeah,
her.
man.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, doing her thing too.
Yeah,
love
Cody
Tiana.
Shan.
Cody Shan.
Word.
Cody Shan.
Like, you know, there's a few people.
Yeah. Now, you seem like mad grounded and spiritual. Like, how was your upbringing?
My mom is a youth pastor. She definitely brought me up in church.
Aren't you Haitian?
Church.
Yeah, my father Haitian.
All this Haitian love.
Yeah,
like,
so love, you know.
What's going on?
You know,
man?
we the strongest, man. You know, keep it 100. Now, you know, we all strong, but you know,
like the last couple weeks, our guest been Haitian.
Yeah.
yo, like,
Shit, bro.
it's just something about us.
It's
something about us,
bro. Like, we just
just
it's
that,
it.
like
Different breed.
spiritually, like
Different breeds.
it was just a spiritual warfare on that island.
Yeah.
Straight up,
Okay.
you feel me? And we was the first ones to gain our independence.
Yeah.
Word
Okay.
is bond.
I
So
like
that's
this.
gotta be where the pride come from and
Exactly.
all of that. Like, I guess that mystical shit. You feel me? A lot of people don't give Haitians credit for that. And we helped.
We helped a lot of people.
Yeah,
We helped a lot
you
of
feel
people.
me? They independence. Like, you feel me?
Lot
Give
of
us our
people.
Give
credit.
us our credit.
That's what I'm saying.
Shit. You feel me?
That's why you feel me. All the like the older generation of Haitians, they be so prideful and be so
Word.
stubborn. Like that's how they was
And I
raised.
get it. I get it.
Yeah,
I
I
love
get
that
it.
doggy shit. I love it.
Bro, I get
love
it.
it.
Now that I'm older, I understand it completely because
Facts.
they ain't never give us nothing, so we had to take it.
That's why I feel. Straight up. I ain't depending on you.
That's what I'm
I'm about to
saying.
go get it. Like,
Makes sense though.
I ain't gonna give it. I'm gonna take it.
And we all grew up super spiritual. That's really what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, that's really what it is. Like, we all grew up in the church. You feel me? Like, that's where most of our morals and our values come from.
Word.
You feel me? So I feel like, and we was always raised on respect. That's probably the number one thing. Respect. Yo, an older person walk in the room, you stand up. If it's a woman, you kiss her on the cheek. If it's a man, you shake his hand, you greet him. Like,
Word.
that's really how it is.
And to keep it 100 too, you know, a lot of people in my hood, you know, they 5%er. So like I would gain, you know, as much knowledge as possible. You know, me being young, of course, like, and my mom into a whole nother, you know, side of religion. You know, they don't really want you tampering with other things, you know, because your mind open. You feel me? They don't want you
Right.
to be led astray or confused. You know what I'm saying? Until you have that full understanding. You know what I mean? You know, but again, you know, a lot of people in my hood, they 5%er. So, you know, they would teach me like the supreme math. You know, like,
Mathematics.
yeah,
Today's
numbers.
science.
Everything is about numbers. Calisthenics, like, that's numbers. You feel me? Within, you feel me? You know, it's all numbers. The supreme alphabet. You know, like, they was just teaching me. You know, it's like I could see the time right now. You feel me? And it match up and align with everything. It's just universal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And as I got older, I started to realize more of the knowledge that they was trying to instill. I ain't gonna put it
Right.
on everybody else. You feel me? You know, until the time right. I'm saying, but you know, again, as I got older, I started to realize what they was talking about, and I'll just practice. You know, again, all the things that I've learned in my life from all angles and aspects from religion, because I've learned too, like, with that, it's just a way. Everything's like chapters of how to like help you be a better person.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
That's
like,
what it is.
from atheists, like them saying like don't believe in a higher power, a mystical God or things like that. Same as the 5% is not mystical gods and things like that. You feel me? Others, they say, look at this higher power. Like, you know, it's different. Like, you got the ghost on you dancing. You feel me? Like, it's just different ways of how people give gratitude to the maker, to, you feel me, the light in you. Let your light so shine and let them see your good work. the light is in you. So they say, right? Let your light show shine. Let them see a good word. Glory, Father. You feel me? Yeah. Ain't gonna go into it. I ain't preaching.
I was listening. I was like,
nah, but real talk though. A lot of that it applies. You know what I'm saying? From the church and from what they teach you as well. You know what I'm saying? Because they read the Bible too. Yeah. The Quran, they got things in there that show you how to get rid of cancer. You know, like, so I don't. That's again where I guess I get my foundation from, just that, you know, that knowledge of that spirituality and all of that shit.
Were your family always supportive of like your career choice as far as you choosing to do music?
I guess you could say that, yeah, absolutely, because I've always done music, you know. So I'm thankful for my immediate family and keep it a whole thousand for you. If it wasn't for them, like, a lot of things I wouldn't be able to do or wouldn't have been able to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, again, like with my twin, I wouldn't have been doing club music.
Yeah,
you know
he wasn't playing video games.
I don't even play video games. I just started a Madden QB franchise. You feel me? And I just, my player had to get retired. I'm that trash. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had to retire my player. Like, I'm ass. I'll tell you that straight up. But I'll talk the most shit in the room, like, until you kick my ass, and I'll tell you, like, yo, I'm ass, bro. Feel me? But I ain't gonna let you know that. You feel me? Yeah, man. You know, and my sisters, of course, like, women show the most love. The most love. Women are the most supportive beings on this planet. You know, of course, shout out to the men too, you know, but the women, I always say, without a woman, like, they make or break your career. If the ladies are rocking with it, it's a hit. If they not, it's over. You know, like, it is what it is. You know what I mean? It's to cater to the women. And again, they are the biggest support. You know, I see that with my sisters. She quick to call, like, hey, you need me to call? You know, like, whenever I'm in the gym, like, business wise, you know what I mean? Like, my mom, she be there, like, quick to, you know, send an email or something, you know, like, or give financially. Not even just her, but my sisters as well. You know, shout out Pam, Niche, Keem, you know what I'm saying? You know, my nieces, I see them. You know, and I got a record, big old juicy booty. You know what I mean? And I look at them when they see that, and I'm just like, yo, like, my babies, nah, like, y'all singing this? But they play it every morning going to school. You feel me? Like, these, my girls, like, you know what I'm saying? My nieces, like, you feel me? My boys, too, you know, my nephews, you know, they cool, too. They definitely show me that love, you know? But it's just like,
it's just different.
Yeah, man, it is. It really, really, really is, you know?
Especially the black woman.
Yo,
at that.
The strongest being on the planet.
Hands
the
down.
Most underappreciated. The most not respected.
Undervalued.
Like, but her value is everything. Look at everything going on right now. It's all influenced by a black woman. Look at, come on, yo. Cause I gotta go back into this. She the earth for a reason.
Yes.
For a reason. You know? Look at all these women now. They want to model after the black woman.
Yes.
The top influence. Michelle Obama wasn't even, you know, a president like that. She stole the, you know what I mean?
The spotlight.
Stole the spotlight.
Yeah. Just from being a good woman at
Word.
that. Like,
come on now. Like, it's power and it's magic in us. They know that.
That's true.
That's why they always trying to tap in, always trying to take it.
Again, I'm going to take it a little step further. Letters is interchangeable. Son. You feel me? That's why you the son. You know? They say you a provider. Feel me? The woman is the earth. Just like this earth, this planet. We walk on it. We plan on it. With her, we plan in it. And we plan on it. Plan it. Just like the woman. We plan with her. And we plant in her. You know? You know? So
it all makes sense.
It's a lot. Like your daughter, the moon. You know, it's science.
Right.
The science that they teach you in the 5. You know what I mean? You know, they don't teach you that in the other religions.
Yeah.
That's what I follow too.
It's so freaking bothersome. I was watching Keeping Up with the Kardashians the other day. I'm not a fan of the show at all. I mean, I like Kim. I like Kylie. I like the fact that she's a billionaire at my age. Like, she might be a little younger. So stuff like that is inspirational. But on the episode, it was like Khloe just kept crying over Tristan. Like, the whole fucking show. And I'm just like, girl, you stole this man from another woman. Like, why are we sitting on TV crying for some shit black women go through all the day and we eat it?
All the time.
Hey.
It's sad.
Then you got by a black woman, Jordan Wood. Shout out to Jordan Wood. She's doing a fucking thing right now. I'm sorry.
That's what I'm saying.
Sorry.
She a lick. Kardashians is a lick.
I tell people all the time, bro. If you want to know if something's really gold, bro, just introduce it to a black woman. It could be all dustied up, dirtied up, but if you present it to a black woman, she gonna show you it's gold under
Word
there.
is bond.
I promise you.
Word is bond. I done seen my mom make the top chef meals on a electric skillet. Word is bond. No gas in the crib. Done fucked it all the way up. Like, damn, I ain't know you could do it. Straight up. Talk about struggle. They make it work.
That's fire.
Word up.
Shout out to the black woman.
Yeah, shout out to the
shout out to
black
our beautiful
woman.
black queens, our Nubians, man.
Factual.
Can't get no better than that.
What you was reading?
Who, me? Oh no, I'm just looking at this 6ix9ine thing.
Oh man,
it's a little crazy.
Why I don't, maybe I just haven't looked into like the backstory. I'm confused as to why he's snitching on everybody. Like,
what you mean? His life on the line.
Yeah.
But like, what did Jim Jones have to do with the story?
Because he a part of that set.
He allegedly part of the 9 Trey Bloods. You feel me? Basically, what I garnered from all this information, right? Tekashi was a rapper from Brooklyn. He'd been making music. His shit wasn't really popping. Made a diss song, which I think Gummo was the diss song. He was like, yo, like, for the video, I need this shit to be, like, scary. So, like, he hit somebody up who knew the Bloods, and he was like, yo, like, I need y'all in my video to make it scary, you feel me? Bring the guns and the red flags and shit. They was like, all right, cool. So they did it, and then it blew up on the internet. So they seen, oh, this was profitable. So now they had almost like a business dealing.
Right.
So now it's
so
like,
he not really a blood?
You couldn't tell by the name.
Oh, my God.
So now it's like,
yeah,
we're in business together.
I don't be knowing none of this shit. Y'all teach me. Like,
I'm just saying. I called it from the rip.
Me.
So now
said,
they
this
in
guy's a
business
clown.
together, you feel me? And then, you know, Tekashi wasn't really blood. You feel me? He was just affiliated. He was being managed by one of the big homies in the set.
That man was an informant.
So
from
then,
the jump.
right? Then when he starts wilding on the internet, like, remember he was telling, oh, YG, you don't suck my dick, da 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 da. Like, of course, Shotty's gonna ride with him because that's his man's, but he's telling him in private, yo, you gotta relax.
Word.
You have to relax.
It's
like
publicity.
Exactly. Like, you bring in mad, unwanted publicity to this gang. This is what's going on. And then, slowly but surely, people become informants. Tekashi's driver just came out and said he was an informant for the FBI. That's how they got the video in the truck.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's a whole big thing. And now Tekashi's on the stand telling everything.
That is fucking messy.
Yeah.
That's the T.
I keep telling
That's
people,
the
bro.
dude T.
Yeah, like, I keep telling people, bro, if this not your life, please don't try to live that, bro. Listen, I'm from Union, New Jersey. I know hood stuff. I have family in the hood. I got friends in the hood. But at the end of the day, I know that life's not for me. I'm a man at the end of the day. I'll defend myself if I have to, but that life, it's not me, bro.
Everybody in the hood trying to make it out of the hood.
Exactly. So why you trying to go into the hood, bro? It's nothing there for you.
I think that's what Remy Ma was saying on the podcast, Joe Budden's podcast the other day.
It's nothing for you.
I seen that. It really ain't no, like, and the thing is too, that hit it on the nail. It ain't no, like, integrity like that no more.
It's not in the game no more.
Like, people are just not integrable. Like it's crazy, yo. Ain't no morals. Like,
you can tell who was raised by the right OGs and all this kind of stuff.
Facts, yo. It's so goofy, man. It's so goofy. Like, that's why I don't even be wanting to deal with people where I'm not as open, like, or not like nice as much, you know. Like, I got a kind heart, you feel me? But you can't be kind anymore, yo.
Nope.
Like, you really can't. Like, it sucks, yo. It sucks.
Yep.
It's horrible.
That shit is crazy. That's like, I was at the gas station the other day, and this old black man cursed me out. Fuck him, by the way, if he ever watched the Champions Corner. He cursed me out because, let me tell y'all, it's a little old Indian man. Like, if I touch this man, he would just fall apart. So when I know I don't have time to sit and wait, I will go to another gas station. But when it's right around the corner from my house, I don't got shit to do, I'm gonna go there. Black guy goes, yo, motherfucker, you got 8 cars waiting, like, hurry the fuck up. I didn't say nothing. I'm like, oh, damn. He said it again. I'm like, I gotta say something. I was like, yo, he old. Like, give him a little bit of leeway.
Right.
That's it. He was like, first of all, I was just playing with him. I'm like, okay. He still da. I was like, you know what? Well, long as it's not my grandfather, we don't have a problem. Right. He started telling me my business. I had my little Dominican rap. I said, you ugly motherfucker. So now we're going back and forth because now you're being disrespectful. I'm like, take your old dusty ass to another gas station. But what really bothered me was the fact that black men they get so much flack in this world for doing a little bit of nothing. Like, oh, you got a dime bag in your car, you going to jail. Yeah. Like, you know, you out here cursing out a man who trying to make a living for his family, and you as a black man don't have it easy in this fucking world. Right. Who are you? Yeah. Who are we? Like, that shit was so disrespectful to me.
First and foremost, as my friend and my co-host, I would just like to tell you to be careful. Please. In my defense, it was other men around, so I kind of felt like I wasn't alone in the shit. Listen, bro, you don't never know, because the shit I be seeing on the internet, they be grown men punching on women and niggas just watching.
I ain't worried about that.
You feel me?
But I get what you're saying. I ain't worried about that. I'm covered by the blood of God.
Amen.
Hey, look, man. Them hands better be sharp.
They are. Yeah. I have my father on speed dial. What's up?
That's all we need to know.
Oh, right.
That's all we need to know.
I was about to say, you ain't gonna be calling God.
I'm calling my father. My grandfather got a machete. What's up? I was ready. I'm round the corner.
Let me find out your grandfather Haitian. He carrying the machete.
My grandfather Vietnam vet. He don't play that.
Oh, wow. He got the big.
You where? You right? All right, I'll be there.
Say no more.
2.5.
Yeah, I seen Power.
And Indians don't get it fucked up. They'll fuck you up too. Oh yeah. They had my back. They was like, "Yo, thank you."
Like, they know you. They familiar. You be here.
As long as you
not only that, people don't stick up for them. Like, I'm a really big advocate of just being kind to people. Yeah. We in a gas station. They light your ass up with this gas right here because I stuck up for them. You feel me? Ain't worried about none of that. That was the first thing on my mind. If he try anything, I'm just gonna spray him with gas, light that bitch up.
Wow, you turned like that?
Yep. That's how disrespectful he was.
Oh, you the type to put sugar in your boyfriend.
I would have put sugar in his. No, I ain't had no sugar in my car.
Oh yeah, you
that would have been a good idea though. Like, put some sugar in his tank. Now you ain't going nowhere. Fuck your gas.
On fire and stuff. I gotta watch you.
That's why I wasn't worried. I was just telling him, like, as a black man, you need to relax. Sometimes you need to hear that.
And, you know, black men, they don't be trying to hear that sometimes.
Yeah, niggas don't want to hear that.
They don't be trying to hear it.
No, that's all right.
But they do need to hear it. I could agree.
We do.
Definitely got to be better to, our own. You know what I mean? We definitely don't got it easy. And if we can uplift each other, that's the best thing we could do for each other.
Because black women are dangerous too. They beating up nail salon techs and trying to kill them. You feel me? Sometimes you just need to hear that. Sis, calm down.
It's crazy, bro.
It's not that serious.
I feel you.
It's a very crazy world.
When they start looking like, oh, you know what? She probably right.
Yeah.
That'd be me.
I wanted to touch on Power really fast. We've all seen Power, right?
Yeah, to be completely honest.
No.
No. I watched it.
Right.
I watched actually the last 3 episodes. No, did I say episodes? I meant these last 3 shows or whatever. Know what I mean? I haven't watched it from the beginning. I haven't watched it.
But are you okay with the content? Like,
the last one was fire. You feel me? Now I see what everybody be like talking about with Tariq and all of that little hoe ass. He wild, and y'all would have been put one of his little ugly ass. Word is bond. Wow, and yo, my pops G'd up, and I'm going against my pops. You bugging? Like, we got a mafia. Bro. We're turning up.
The fact that I like how the fact that you caught these last 3, you ain't even see Power, and it was like good. So like now when you go back to the beginning, you gonna be like, yo, this is the greatest shit on TV, bro.
Yo, word. I ain't even gonna hold you. I've been on Snowfall, guys.
Bro, that's
I had to binge that, bro. I ain't gonna lie. The last one that they just showed was some bullshit. Word is bond. I don't know who wrote that one, but they need to get fired. That finale, they need to get fired, yo. They had me sold from beginning, the very start of the shit to that till that. He wowed out. Like, he just got shot, and then he gonna wake up the next episode in school. What the fuck? Like, what the fuck happened? I want to know what happened if he died or not. You showing me him in college? Like, what the fuck happened?
I think they gonna get to that. I think that's just something to just like have us be mad about. And like, yo, this shit don't even make sense. And then they come back, start of season 4, and then they.
I don't even want to watch it no more. That shit just threw me all the way.
I'm addicted to that show. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Word.
That shit is crazy.
That shit is crazy.
That shit
is so G'd up.
crazy,
Like,
bro.
cause I was on Narcos too. You feel me? But I was on Narcos for, you feel me, when it was already jumping and shit.
Yeah.
But like, I'm not really a big TV watcher. Like,
Me
that's why I
neither.
don't really play games and shit. Like, you know, if I catch something on TV or I catch a movie, that's when I catch it. But like,
I was listening to Ebro in the morning the other day. Swiss Beats did an interview, and the co-writer of Narcos just popped in the room. Like, he must have been doing another interview, and Swiss was like, "Oh, what's up?" He's actually from Teaneck. I thought that was super fire. He said he worked on the Escobar part of from Narcos, so that's dope.
I heard they getting sued too. Pablo brother suing them. I would shit. But that is dope though. He from Jersey. That's what's up.
Yeah,
man.
wow.
Shout out to Jersey.
We need a El Chapo show. That's what we need.
Yeah,
I feel like there's one already, but I don't feel like
think
they're
so,
probably
too.
doing it too much justice. Like, I need
Right.
some.
Like
I need it
some
on some like
real
narco shit. Like,
right.
I need when El Chapo on his deathbed, I need him to tell it all.
Nah,
So
he ain't
we
gonna
could-
do that shit.
Nah, but I need
It's
him to
over.
like not like tell it all, but like give some people some guidelines to write a dope show. You feel what I'm saying? A dope documentary.
I think
on
he's
it.
so trapped out and G'd up, bro. He don't even give a fuck.
He don't.
I don't think he don't even want to like tell nobody nothing. Like,
Listen,
he probably just say fuck everybody
Yeah.
and die.
he about to break out of jail soon. I feel it. I feel it. Like,
Oh man, free
You
El
gotta get that
Chapo.
shit up.
yeah.
I'm curious to know what you had to say about Power though.
Oh nah. Power is just like, it's good for what it's worth now, because like if you just gonna go and sensationalize it, then go all the way. Like when Tommy pulled up in the crib and just started letting the chopper go. If that was season 1, I'd have been like, yo, this is some bullshit. But it's the last season, like all right, cool. He pulled up, started let that thing go.
Yeah, that shit was G'd up, bro.
Right. And
Word
I'm like,
up.
yo, you let all them shits go. You ain't hit Proctor not once. Proctor, get up. Pow, pow, pow. Didn't hit him not once. I'm like,
Right.
oh, shit. Then he start running. Start spraying that shit again. Catch Proctor in the leg. Boom. And Proctor get up and he start running some more. I'm like, bro, if one of them shits catch me in my leg, bro, I might pass out. Like,
You
but,
like you yourself?
yeah, me myself, I'm gonna pass out, bro.
It's like,
Them- bro,
going?
son, yeah, like I can't go nowhere. Them bullets and that shit is probably like this big,
Word.
like I'm done for. Like, you feel me? He fought. He got his daughter out of there.
That's what I was saying, man.
Yeah, Tariq, little stupid ass, took his daughter to go see her godfather Benny. You feel me?
I hope they
Little
kill him,
bitch.
God.
I just thought
Yeah.
that scene was real deep, like him telling his father, like, "Yo, I am you,"
Yeah,
because it's just like the irony, like you did all this stuff in front of your kids, like you really didn't set them up to have a good life. Like you tried with school, we're gonna send you, but the like morals as a man, you completely failed that boy, completely.
I'm not gonna say he failed them, but it's like he tried his best. He was
When?
like, he was like, yo, I did this so I can give you the best house, give you the best schooling, send them to private schools, all that. Where I think Ghost failed at was Ghost was getting a little sloppy
Very
in
simple.
terms of like the drug business. When Ghost was trying to get out, he was getting sloppy. So his business was all over the place, and that's when Tariq started seeing it. Once Tariq started seeing it, he was like, "Oh, this is my dad." And when Ghost started lying to Tariq, and Tariq started to find out, that's when he started to find out who he really was. And then Kanan coming in didn't really help. So Kanan was like, "Oh, you know who your dad was? Boom, I'm gonna tell you exactly who your dad was."
That, to me, that's failure. Like,
She
imagine
ain't
your whole life
fail.
thinking your dad just that nigga. Like, you Superman in my eyes. Then you see this nigga really the devil. Like,
Maybe
you
some
really
things
the
you don't need
devil.
to know
My mom
at
living
that
in a
time, though.
shack right now, bro.
Hey man, look,
You out here with a Tom Ford suit on in a penthouse. Sent me to Cholt. I gotta come back home to a 2-bedroom. My sister dead because of you. That's failure to me.
I ain't know all that. I ain't know his sister died because of Ghost now.
Yeah, he had a twin sister.
It
Nah, his
started
twin
off
sister ain't died
because
of
of Ghost.
No, his
Had
twin
none
sis-
of that shit happened,
his-
Tariq wouldn't have been there.
His twin sister died because of Tariq. That's why they was calling Tariq a dumbass. Like, the nigga, I don't want to spoil it for you because you might want to go back and watch it, but basically, the nigga was trying to kill Tariq. Nigga killed his sister.
Who? Tommy?
Nah, not Tommy. It was some. It
Well,
wasn't even
some other
Kanan.
guy.
It
No,
was
it's
some
some
other nigga.
undercover,
Yeah.
some dirty cop.
It was a dirty cop.
Oh, I didn't know Tommy.
Yeah.
But
like,
again, you introduce your kids to that life.
he didn't even say, yo, Tariq, here's the drugs. Like, he ain't do that.
Yeah,
Tariq
nah.
just seen it, like, on accident.
Some shit just
Cause I
be
know
meant
my
to
dad
be,
do
man.
it. I know my dad do this shit.
He
But
ain't know his dad
I
do
see
it,
the bread he getting.
Honestly, he ain't even know his dad do it till his dad started banging Angela. But that's a whole nother story. R.I.P. Angela, you feel what I'm saying? AUSA Angela
R.I.P.
Valdez.
Proctor, that shit hurt, bro.
Yeah,
I don't feel like Proctor was gonna snitch. I'm sorry, I don't feel like he was gonna snitch.
No, the crazy thing is Proctor was like, yo, he went to Saks, was like, yo, I know who killed Angela. Ghost ain't do it. It was Tommy. Proctor was like, I said Proctor. Saks was like, yo, I can't do nothing with that. Like, I'm over here saying it's Ghost the whole time. If you telling me it's Tommy, what the fuck I'm gonna do with that? Now I just gotta throw this whole case out. Fuck it.
Right.
I was like, so this nigga said it was Tommy. This nigga don't believe him, and now he gonna throw the whole case out? Oh, so everybody's safe. But Tommy just heard.
Yo, you could have your phone out with a picture of Tommy like this to Angela. Yeah. Saks gonna be like, nah, it was Ghost.
Yeah, it was Ghost.
I don't know what you talking about.
He made his shot her, but Ghost set her up to do it. Like, he set him up. He made it. Yeah. God bless.
I was watching the Power Confidential, and like they were saying like the budget for that show was just crazy. Like the jacket Tommy had on when he shot the house up was $10K.
Nah, they have a lot of
Why? But why?
Listen, you don't be peeping. Every time Ghost got the suit on, what's on his feet is red bottoms, bro. Like
they gotta be flea, man.
Tasha got
top hustler, man. You got that's that dollar.
That's what I'm saying. Tasha always wearing red bottoms, like.
Yep. Lala,
you a shooter, you better have some
Chanel, bread. The most poppin'est brands. Robert, I was looking at her bag. What the hell is Robert? What? No, whatever.
She own a
I can't afford
too.
it. I don't need to know. I don't need to know what it is.
She own a little hair salon.
She about to die anyway.
Yeah, she gonna die.
Do you think they gonna put it into her?
Yeah, Tommy gonna put it into her.
He need to, cause she feeling herself too much.
Yo, Tommy G'd up. Him and Ghost about to work together though.
Yeah.
They have no choice.
Yeah.
Nah, they do got a choice. I'll still kill Tommy ugly ass. Word is bond. I'll shoot Tommy and go.
Connect probably gonna kill Tariq.
Nah, man. I'll work with him on some chess shit, and I'll smoke his ass right after. Word is bond. It's my son. You feel me? At the end of the day, you feel me? Fucking that's his goddad, man. I'll smoke you, pussy ass.
So you don't like Tommy?
He cool. He G'd up. I like his character. He G'd up, and I like G'd up people. I like that. He use it when there no fucks given. I like people that give.
I don't like that. I feel like he think off emotion. Like he don't give it time to marinate. Like
I don't know. I don't think it's that. I just think he really G'd up, and it's like it's just principles, man. It's the principles.
That's the crazy.
That's
thing.
really what it's about. It's the principles, and what they doing is playing chess.
Yeah,
they getting rid of who they feel got that type of power over a certain situation that could put them all in jeopardy.
Sometimes it don't be worth that. Like Ghost got Dre in the palm of his hand. He could have been killed that nigga, but you need him. Tommy would have been smoked Dre.
That's the basis of the whole show.
He don't need Tommy. Everybody else need Tommy.
Yeah,
that's true.
You know,
don't need Tommy.
If you go back in the beginning of the season when Ghost and Tommy was like really partners, because all it was Ghost was the big drug head, but he was also like the owner of the club. Tommy and Ghost used to clean money by washing folds and selling drugs through the club. So then, Ghost is like the brain. So he like, yo, Tommy, we not doing it this way. We always got to do it this way. Tommy like, yo, we just gonna blow all them motherfucking brains out, clean that shit up, and we good. Ghost like, nah, bro, we can't do that. We got to go into the back door and make them think it's this, that, and this, then boom, boom, boom. Like, but that's really the whole conflict within like the first like 5 seasons. Ghost being the smart one, Tommy being the bronze, and then they constantly clashing.
To the point y'all want to kill each other.
And then now they want to kill each other. Like, shit is crazy. Shout out to Power though.
Where is it getting real good?
At first I really wasn't into it, but yeah, shout out to Power.
Nah, it's getting good.
Shout out
bro.
to Power.
Shout out to Feel Good Finesse for stopping by Champions Corner tonight.
We just want to thank him for
all the
beautiful merch.
I got
them
shorts.
us, bro. You
Appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all for
Finesse,
having
man,
me.
you feel me?
Feeling good. Feeling nice.
All the different languages on there. These the top 8 languages used in the world. You feel what I'm saying?
Yes,
it's
sir.
Feel Good in a whole bunch of different languages. You feel me? I just want to thank you for this beautiful merch, bro, and just want to thank you for stopping by, bro, and being so open with us.
I appreciate y'all for having me. Sincerely, I was waiting for a while. I was excited. I was real anxious, for real. I can't really say that about too many other interviews I had,
Appreciate
I
it, bro.
definitely enjoy myself.
Want to shout out your social media handles?
Hey, look, follow Mr. Feel Good. Feel Good FIINESSE on Instagram, and on Twitter, same thing. Just drop the extra I. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm feeling good. Hope you feel good too. Free Mike Gibb. Shout out to the Champions Corner.
Lit.
Yeah.
See you guys next week.
Peace.